Hey guys, Mike here. So did Jerome Powell send the market south again, or is something else afoot? Well, let's look here. Jerome Powell says the Fed is going to hold the rates at near zero, projects 2 possible rate hikes all the way at the end of 2023. And of course, what always happens when Jerome speaks, the market drops. Amazingly, you see this big drop right here. It's almost, this is the NASDAQ, for example. It almost drops basically 0.5% the first time, recovers a little bit, then drops about another 0.75% of the index, and then proceeds to go on this massive run. And of course, one of the things he said was they're going to continue the $120 billion a month repurchasing of the bonds. And you can see here, this is their actual card that they released for today, showing interest rates, where they're going to be. And you can see 2021, zero basically. And you see 2022, from anywhere from 0 to 0.75%, 2023, anywhere from 0 to around 1.75%, and then long term, upwards between 2 and 3%. And I know that was just god-awful news, right? I mean, you were trying to get your phone or your computer as fast as possible to sell all your stocks. I know I was trying my best, but of course not. This is the game that the institutions play, which if you watch my videos long enough, you know what I'm talking about, okay? And it's just like I told you yesterday, which I did a terrible job at that thumbnail, and people thought I was telling them about DraftKings yesterday, and that was the 50% upside, and it had nothing to do with that. And so that was my fault. I'll put it in, it's something totally different than that, so just kind of watch the video. But I said in that video, I said, why do you think Hindenburg dropped that short report yesterday? Because they know when Jay Powell speaks, Papa Powell there, stocks go down, right? That's what happens, okay? And they can get them on a discount, right? And go ahead and close out short positions and make some money, and then go ahead and go into a long position or whatever they're doing, okay? And so this gives them a chance to do that. I tell you over and over, if we're willing to pay, say $50 for a stock, they don't want it at 50, because that's what we're willing to pay. Remember, we're dumb money to them, okay? So smart money is going to try to pick it up between maybe 40, 43, maybe 45, but they want to get down there. And they can easily do that. I've showed you all the tools in the toolbox, okay? I keep adding to it, right? And so what they do today, Jerome comes out, they say, here's what we got, it's not even that big a deal. All of a sudden, boom, sell right off, right? All 3 indexes did immediately. Actually, 4 if you count the Russell. So, well, why is that? Why would that happen? And if you look at these charts right here, I'll show you. And it's simple, guys. Remember, these guys do high-speed trading. Computers do, right? And so look at, like, NEO is a very popular one. It's one of the most popular stocks out there. Well, look, if you can get NEO to drop 2% in a matter of minutes and pick it up, right? And then all of a sudden, look, it goes all the way up above where it actually opened at today. When you're trading hundreds of millions of shares, that is a ton of money. That is a lot of money. They're not buying 100, 200, 1,000 shares like we are. Millions of shares, okay, in a matter of seconds. That is a big payday for them when this happens. You look at any of the rest of these, same thing, Palantir, same kind of drop. Now, you look at Wells Fargo and Chevron through in here just for the heck of it, because one's a gas, one's a bank. And they only dropped about 0.5%, so not even half what the NEO and Palantir dropped, right? So they're not making money off that. They're trying to get these high growth stocks down, okay? And of course, how do you do this? Many ways, like I told you. You notice how everybody's talking about dark pools now. Ever since I put my dark pools video out, which I'll put at the end if you hadn't seen that one. Imagine if just for a few minutes, some of the biggest market makers out there just routed the buy orders into the dark pool and just allowed the sell orders to hit the market instead, just for a few minutes. Remember, it only took 9 minutes for all 4 indexes to drop. Not a stock, 4 indexes, okay? We can't drive indexes down. No way, there's not enough of us. We don't have enough money, okay, in the world to do that. That's the institutions, right? And so that's how they can manipulate the stock very easy. There's other ways, which I'll also mention to you guys. I mean, it's all about showing what the game is about, which is what this is. Remember, they control the market. We are holding on to their coattails as they run down the street for dear life, just trying to hold on, right? And just trying to, get a little bit here, a little bit there to put in our pocket. That's kind of what we're doing. And that's why you see Wall Street Bets and Reddit so popular, because, they're trying to say, we're going to stick it to you. So, that's why I always kind of cheer them on, say, do your thing. I wish somebody send me an email, let me know what you're doing tomorrow. It'd be nice. But, they're doing their thing. I don't blame them. They've exposed a weakness, so it's a whole different story. The other thing is you got 2 different camps happening right now with how they think the Fed should be acting right now and what they should be doing, because you got the camp, and I sent this out to the members this morning and yesterday. So if you want to join the Discord membership, hit the link down at the bottom, come on over, join the conversation, okay? And so one is, like Jamie Dimon said, JP Morgan, they got $500 billion just sitting there, right? They're wanting that to start working in higher interest rate markets, because that's what they're kind of predicting. Well, it's not going to happen now, so what are they going to do with the $500 billion, right? Then you have what I sent the members a survey that went out to a lot of hedge fund managers. What do they think about what's going to happen to inflation? They think it's transitory. Quite a few of them, probably over 50% easy, thought it was transitory, just like the Fed thinks it is, okay? Which means temporary. When I say temporary, I mean like 6 to 9 months, not like 6 weeks, okay? Because what's causing the inflation is many things, but remember, you got global supply chains, okay, that are a mess. They're going to take time to get worked out, but they're working on it, okay? You see commodity prices coming down right now, which is actually good, which should somewhat help the numbers, and so that's something to keep an eye on. Another side note is this, that historically in June, usually from June 18th to June 27th, somewhere there, the market usually trades sideways or slightly down, and so don't be surprised about that, because you see already, I showed you some of the stocks already turning 3 or 4 days ago. And so that's actually historically normal. And then we start to run up for whatever reason. I don't know why. I can't find any history to show me this. We start to run up into the 4th of July holiday. Okay. And so I don't know why people like 4th of July and like to buy stocks before 4th of July. So that's interesting. So don't be surprised if that happens as well. Also, Friday, as one of our members, I appreciate, brought this to our attention, and I sent this to the members this morning, shared it with them, is that you had a boatload of options expiring Friday. I think it's like 2 trillion just on like SPY and others, just like 2 trillion. That's a lot, right? Just on certain things. So be aware of that. How's that going to affect the market? It definitely should have an effect on the market. So that's another thing to think about as well. And so then on June 30th, we got something else, which I'm going to touch on tomorrow, which may affect the market, but more important, it's going to show you how hedge funds and big institutions are screwing the middle class even more. God bless them. And so if you like videos like that, you'll want to watch that. I enjoy putting them together for you. And so I hope you guys got some out of it. Hit the like, subscribe button if you did. Try to share the video if you can. And watch the 2 videos at the end if you hadn't already, because I think will definitely surprise you and let you show how this game is actually being played. So I hope you guys got some out of it. And I hope you guys have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow.